The Supreme Court criticized the Central Bureau of Investigation for arresting Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal in a liquor policy case while he was in judicial custody in the Enforcement Directorate case. When you are in custody, if you are arresting him again, you need permission of the court said. You can't just barge into arrest without any basis, Kejriwal's lawyer A.M. Singhvi said. After Prime Minister Modi's recent visit to Ukraine, Russian President Vladimir Putin said India, China and Brazil could act as mediators in potential peace talks with Ukraine. Are we ready to negotiate with them? We never refuse to do so, but not on the basis of some ephemeral demands, but on the basis of documents that we agreed in Istanbul, Putin added. The Meghalaya government has informed the Supreme Court that it has prohibited the two-finger test which was conducted to determine whether a survivor of rape or sexual assault was habituated to sexual intercourse. The state government told the apex court that the circular dated June 27, 2024 was issued by the Health and Family Welfare Department of Meghalaya prohibiting the test and disciplinary action will be taken for non-compliance. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma confirmed that more than 30 individuals have been arrested in connection with a major trading scam that has rocked the state. The arrests follow an extensive investigation led by Guwahati police, who are also searching for Assamese actress Sumi Bora in relation to the case. An army vehicle accident in Dalabchan under Pakyong district, Sikkim claimed 3 lives today. The incident occurred in the Pakyong district, leading to the tragic loss of 3 individuals. Meanwhile, one person has been grievously injured and is receiving medical attention. Further details about the accident are still awaited. North Korea today denounced a major military exercise between South Korea and the United States last month, warning the allies will have to pay a dear price for what it called provocative war drills. An unnamed chief of the Public Information Office at North Korea's defense minister issued the statement a week after the annual summertime Ulchi Freedom Shield UFS exercise ended its 11-day run today. India's Simran Sharma qualified for the women's 100-meter 1-1-2 final after finishing second in the semi-final 2, clocking 12.33 seconds at the Paris Paralympics here at the Stade de France today.